Hey everybody, it's Zach Ragone, Policy Director here at the National Reentry Network for Returning Citizens. Since we're here at the Rayburn building today, I figured we could talk a little bit about things going on the federal level that are affecting Washington, D.C., specifically as it relates to the budget for D.C. Now, this current year's budget for Washington, D.C. has already been paid for, the revenue has already been received, and in theory, the federal government has already tacitly gave it its approval. But unfortunately, during the latest budget negotiations, there's been about $1 billion of DC's budget that has been frozen and that we're not able to use. Now, the Senate has put forward a fix, but unfortunately, we're still waiting on the House to get something passed. If that doesn't pass, that's going to leave about $1 billion that DC is sitting on that they can't use. And that's going to heavily impact things like safety services, emergency services, public schooling, and things along that line. But the other downside to this is anytime you start seeing large budget cuts having to happen, especially on the top end things like the police or public schools, there's a trickle-down effect that impacts all other avenues of the budget, and it's probably going to lead to a hard time for those various services that do directly impact returning citizens, from grants directly to returning citizen activities, but also things like SNAP payments and Medicaid. These are things that are critical for getting people back onto their feet, but when we see a large budget crunch, those become vulnerable. So I hopefully we will see the federal legislative bodies come together, fix this, and allow DC to have autonomy over its money once again.